unboxing from pushingcardboard.com. I'm Grant Lindenberg, I'm your cardboard pusher. And today we have Hollow Legions from MMP, the long-awaited return to the desert. Personally, I haven't had any of these desert boards since the old West of Alamein module, so I can't wait to get at this. This is another fairly hefty box from MMP. It's your classic core module style box, the very thick style that all the core modules come in, and looks great. Can't wait to get it open, so let's get right to it. Like I said, I haven't had any of these desert boards since their old the old mounted ones, so I really look forward to playing with these and reintroducing the desert back into my ASL play. Okay, here we go. Hollow Legions from MMP. Let's see what we've got. Well, there's the old standard who to call if something's wrong with your game. We always see that. And Italian vehicle notes, the chapter H notes from each piece for their nationality, as well as the availability or rarity factor charts, etc. So all your rules. And here's our first board, 25E. I don't know that designation, but I guess it's probably because it's the escarpment board, if I remember the old West of Alamein. That is a beautiful board. That is way more colorful than I remember the old mounted ones to be. That looks great. So one board. First sheet of counters. This is your Italian infantry, basically. That all looks great. Looks like there's going to be 5 sheets of counters in here, so that's the first one. Here's our second board. Well, not quite as exciting as the escarpment board. This is board 31, and that's just your basic desert with a bit of scrub and whatnot on it. Second counter sheet. More Italian infantry, and then a few minefield counters and a few other informational counters. These look nice and sharp. Yeah, very good, easy to read. I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like the drawings of the figures for the silhouettes of the Italian. I don't know. It looks like they've been redrawn since my old copy of Hollow Legions back when it was just like a little gamette. Maybe not. Maybe that's just, maybe I'm not remembering properly, but looks a little different to me. Looks good. Another board. What have we got here? This is board 30. More open desert. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of that. All beautiful. Desert overlays. Oh, we have a few sheets of those, it looks like. I think that's a deer. These are deers, all deers. A little kind of hilltop fortress there. I guess these are probably maybe hillocks, if I remember right. That looks like sand dunes. Who knows? Who knows? It's been so long. More overlays. There's a lot of overlays here. Oh yeah, this is sand, and that's must be like a sand dune ridge there. SDs and S, so sand and sand dunes, I guess. Oh, W, I wonder if that's a wadi. I remember wadis being a big thing in desert. Who knows? Maybe wadis are just a single counter. I'm not sure if they're an actual sort of gully like this. That is a lot of overlays. But they're all beautiful. The printing on these look nicer than I remember. They look kind of gorgeous, to tell the truth. Quite like that. Another board. This would be board 29. Again, more just your basic open desert board, but these new computer-generated ones, they look nicer than the old mounted ones, no doubt about it. Oh, more rules. This is, I guess these are some replacement pages, so that has up-to-date info on Chapter A for the Italians. So I don't know if that's a replacement page or not, but I guess it is, yeah. A 55, 56, 57, 59, 61. So it's basically all replacement for national characteristics. And I wonder if it's because they've added in, if you see, I don't know, can you see that? Eritrean. That might be, I know that there's supposed to be a small HASL module included in this that used to be sold separately. I think that's the case. And maybe those counters are from that. And maybe that's what I was seeing when I was looking at the different drawings. Maybe I was noticing the drawings on these counters, because they definitely look a little different than the soldiers on the regular Italian counters. I bet that's what it was. I bet it was special Eritrean counters. Here we go. Another board number 28. Another of your basic desert boards. All looks good. Sheet 3 of 5 of the counters, and we're into the vehicles. And yeah, the printing looks really great, really sharp. Sometimes you wonder, or sometimes you worry when it's black on gray that it's going to be a little too dark. But this has come out really really nicely. I really like the look of these. Here's the, well, wow, holy smokes! Here's the next stack. Would appear to be the scenarios, and oh my, I mean, wow. There, I wonder what it says on the box, how many scenarios there are on here. That is just a crazy number of scenarios. 16 scenarios from the original Hollow Legions in West of Alamein, 21 other scenarios from out of print, and also the mini campaign A Line in the Sand, and another 8 scenarios from Action Pack 3, Few Returned, and all 8 Soldiers of the Negus. So 53 scenarios. Yeah, it feels like it. This is just a wildly thick pack of scenarios. And, you know, Blazing Chariots, you see some of the oldest stuff, but, you know, here's some other stuff that used to be in, it was J81, been updated. So yeah, this is just great. I cannot wait to get into these scenarios. This looks wonderful. Okay, well, that's the most exciting thing about this so far in some ways. Another map board. We have map 27, more good old desert. Map sheet number 4. And here we have artillery pieces, and then some of your desert counters like Sangers and Vehicle Dusk, Hillock Summit, stuff like that, dust counters. A couple of extra British counters thrown in there for good measure, that's good. Another map board. This is map 26. Looks a lot like 27, 28, 29. Chapter divider and charts for desert terrain. So there's the desert terrain chart and things like sand bog and arid weather chart and stuff like that. Some of this stuff is just DYO, but some of it is important for sure. Here we go. Sheet number 5. And I bet this must be included for the Soldiers of the Negus campaign, or one of those things that was included. basically some miners counters by the coloring. Yeah, that looks great. Wonderful. Oh, and another board, and this one, now we got a little more going on here. Right, this is 25. Oh, and that first one I think was 25E. So I bet that first one is 25 with the escarpment, and this is 25 without the escarpment. And that just saves us having to cut out a giant escarpment overlay, maybe. I'm not sure, I'm just guessing. But that is a fun looking board. And finally, the last thing looks to be Chapter F, the rules specific to North Africa. So you have your new terrain effects and whatnot there. Winds, dust, scrub, all that kind of stuff. And that's it. That's what's in the new box for Hollow Legions. I'm so excited. I can't wait to crack out some of those new scenarios. That's just so thrilling. And the idea that there's that we've got campaign games, mini campaign games in here as well. It's we got a lot to look at. Okay, well, as I said, there you go. That's Hollow Legions from MMP Games. I hope you've enjoyed having a look at what's in the box. I can't wait to open it up and get it on the table.